for the parade of banners. Thank you.
From Camarines Norte chapter.
We have Honorable Joseph Escutia, Vice Governor of Camarines Norte. of all the district engineers of the DPWH Region 5, headed by their President, Engineer Nestor Corimbao. Sir Lee, good morning po. And thank you for attending, participating, and with all of your of our co-workers in the DPWH. And now for the acknowledgement of the chapters, may we request that if your chapter is called, please rise to be acknowledged. First is the Albay Legazpi City chapter, headed by their President, Engineer Vincent A. Orozco. Good morning po and welcome to Camarines Norte. Next is the Camarines Sur chapter, please rise, headed by their President, Engineer Wilfredo Ray Jr. Also, we have right now are the members of the Catanduanes chapter, headed by Engineer Hila Cruz Palmendri, represented by Engineer Ariel Papira. Good morning po, and welcome to Camarines Norte. Also, we have the members of the Iliga City Ripunada chapter, headed by Engineer Bartolome Lucena. Good morning po. Also, we have here the members from the PICE Masbate chapter, headed by Engineer Jerry Guadayo. Please rise to be acknowledged. Represented by Engineer Jerry Cantilier. Good morning, ma'am. Also, we have the members from the PICE Naga City chapter, headed by Engineer Christopher Joseph B. Jesus. Good morning po. And from the Sorsogon chapter, headed by Engineer Felix M. Dimano Jr. Good morning and welcome po sa Camarines Norte. And last but not the least, the members of the PIC Camarines Norte chapter, headed by our President, Engineer Ramon A. Orbita. Thank you po. And again, we would like to thank everyone.
Ay ganito, nagpayaman lamang ako, hindi mo gulong ka na lang sa iyo, hindi ka namin dito kailangan sa lahat. So, always remember, money is not everything. Hindi natin ito madadala kahit sa impyerno mo sa bakit. At sana, during this time, I believe this is the first time that you are able to see a person that is talking about money in front of you and informing you that money is not everything. Di ba? Yun ang ating palaging itatanim natin sa ating isipan. I hope, being professionals, you should help others and make this country a better place to live in. And sana, hindi lamang ito ginagawa natin sa pagpapakita ng tao lamang. Dapat ito sa ating puso at nasa ating isipan. We should help others purely because I am privileged, you are privileged to be given ng mga qualities or ng talent or ng opportunities wherein you were able to improve the quality of your lives. Remember, marami tayong mga tao nakapaligid sa atin that it helps, that needs help, and I hope being a true Filipino, you are going to help others and make this country a better place to live in. Maraming salamat po. Magandang umaga sa inyo.
Later when we talk about fundamental principles. So, dapat sa ating practice ng ating profession, doon sa ating 7 field of practices, construction management, construction, technical, transportation, energy and development, energy, and environment, civil engineering and water, civil engineering, education and water, dapat should always be for human welfare and as well as the environment. being honest and impartial in serving with fidelity the public, our employers and employees, and our client. The keyword here is, so, huwag tayong maging waldas kung ano lamang yung dapat natin magamit sa ating existence ngayon, yun lamang ang ating gagamitin kasi po, hindi po unlimited, hindi po indefinite, finite po ang resources ng mundo. Kaya po,
on or becoming an expert in a particular field or a particular skill. So meaning expert ka, pero kayong ginagawa because continually ginagawa niyo yung bagay na yung skill na yun, whether it's actually civil engineering or anything, sa bahay, lagi ikaw yung nagluluto sa bahay, so specialist ka na sa pagluluto. But it's something that you can, kasi lumalabas daw, yung number of years nila, yung sa education, kulang tayo ng 1 year. So kahit na meron from another country na mas
predictive maintenance, asset tracking, and facilities management. BIM has a huge potential to make a breakthrough in the construction industry for lower project risk, and improve timelines and cost savings, better project outcomes through different technologies. We have advancement, but this is just the start. In this present time, wherein many construction works have been halted and people are forced to work from home, digital construction through BIM system can significantly help the continuous flow of work in a construction project. It utilizes BIM technology where 3D models of a building's physical and functional characteristics so that the entire construction team can share building data. We all know that in a certain project, or a project, maraming professional yung involved, right? So if you compare from the traditional na ginagawa natin sa construction, hihintayin muna natin matapos yung isa para tayo mag-start sa panibagong work, right? So with this, you can share building data, magkakaroon tayo ng database or in collaboration of professional, pwede natin pagsabi-sabihin. So with that, medyo gaganahan yung mga expert natin for the, not only for modeling, by the way, yung BIM is not just for modeling. Actually, sa new curriculum of BS Civil Engineering, this is a 4-year course na lang, yung BSc, right? So sa new curriculum, it is already included, BIM 1, actually 3 BIM, no? BIM 1, that is for modeling. BIM 2 is quantity surveying, which is the more on QS, and BIM 3 is for the managers, or that is equivalent to construction methods and project management. Okay? So, actually, yung mga students na graduate for the new curriculum, they can be a BIM modeler na agad. Para tayo maging BIM managers, we need trainings. Pero dito sa atin, we don't have yet a national standard, a government standard, so that pero yung mga expert natin, Philippine experts, nag-train abroad para maging BIM managers. Especially Singapore, no? BIM country na yung Singapore. So what more will we be expecting in the near future? Let's look up on the Philippine setup. According to the study of Rodriguez and others, BIM is not widely used because of the challenges when implementing it. So kanina, tinanong ko kasi yung mga aware na about BIM, siguro they can relate sa mga representong challenges based sa mga nakuha namin information ng mga companies dito sa atin. So in the survey, there are only 35% of the respondents that agrees or accept the BIM in the architecture, engineering, and construction industry. And I know what's popping in our heads right now, right? While the Philippines can incorporate this advancement fully in the construction industry. So with this, in this presentation, it aims to know the status of using BIM in the construction industry in our country, and it answers the following questions. How does they adapt to digital construction? What are the challenges in integrating this during every phase of construction, because BIM can use that throughout the duration or throughout the construction process. Even for the maintenance of the project, you can use BIM. And what are the effects of BIM system, especially during pandemic? And lastly, the future of digital construction in the Philippines. So the general objective of this presentation is to investigate the current state and effectiveness of digital construction incorporated with these four specific objectives. How companies of different BIM maturity levels and scope of their operation can adopt digital construction. The challenges of BIM systems and different phases of construction in the Philippines, BIM systems contribution in project efficiency, and of course, the application of digital construction management. It's sought to know the efficiency, the challenges, and limitation of digital construction using the BIM system towards engineering practices in the Philippines. According to the study of FORSEEING and others, it defined it as a set of parametric procedures and tools for designing and sustaining an integrated database that was collaborative from multi-dimensional information concerning construction projects. Actually, BIM could be viewed as a virtual process of the construction itself that integrated all information needed by project. Like for example, drawings, 3D models, cost, materials, and others. Even green building, pwede natin i-apply for the BIM. These digital technologies within the BIM process enable changes in the construction management process, allowed information exchange, and enhanced cooperation and inter-organizational communication. Actually, one advantage of applying BIM in construction projects is that maiiwasan na natin yung mga clashes during construction process. Sa planning stage pa lang, malalaman na natin yung mga possible problem and magagawa na natin agad ng solution. So with that, maraming pwedeng mangyari or pwedeng maging masolusyon na agad natin yung mga problems na yun. So there are currently 4 levels of BIM under which building information modeling can be classified. In its most basic form, which is level 0, it denoted a lack of collaboration. So dito natin na-determine yung mga levels yung mga peer, yung mga construction peer na nag-apply na for transition into digital construction ng BIM. So pag sinabi natin level 0, the majority of 2D CAD drawings were utilized for manufacturing information. Level 1 was often a hybrid of 3D CAD for conceptual development and 2D drawing for production details. Level 2 BIM needed a project-specific information sharing handled across several platforms and project participants. And the last level, which is level 3, entails creating and maintaining a digital representation of the facility's physical and functional attributes. So in recent studies, innovative tools allow construction activity to continue in such areas in the face of restriction as those posed by social distancing norms. Advanced technology was adopted to ensure the project continuity. In the report made by the ASCEP last 2013, there are only less than 1/3 of the overall number of construction industry stakeholders in the country started to adopt BIM, utilize 3D modeling. The remaining portion is unaware of BIM and what it can offer in their construction company. Next, here are the components of construction management. I think most of us are familiar with this. We have the project management that is more on the planning stage, and the construction management, which are on the implementation of the construction phase. They have common needs such as money, materials of our equipment, methods, and information. And the targets or the goals are the scope for coverage, the time, the cost, and quality. For the digital project in construction, we have here an example like financial proposals. Includes material cost, labor, equipment cost, and the overhead, which came from the historical cost information, then check for the current market price, have an analysis, then we can have offer process for the specific project. Another example is for the scheduling. By having a bar chart and S-curve representation, first, we check for the previous duration with regards to the activity, then analyze, and of course, apply. So, based on our study that we conducted, here the profile of the respondents. So let me read the different services offered by these respondents. We have here the company A, which offers design firms and structural consultancy. B is a project management. C offers civil works design and construction. D, engineering structural consultancy company. E offers interior renovation. F for engineering and construction corporation. G is for toll roads, development and operation. H offers project management, design and construction management. And I is for the AEC consultant. So from the data, the high-level use of BIM in the Philippines was primarily employed in companies with more than 50 professional workers employed. Unfortunately, it has not been able to leverage digital technologies to their full extent. Challenges were still present, stopping the full performance of BIM in the construction industry in the country, including but not limited to high expenses for BIM-related software. I think this is one of the reasons kung bakit hindi nila transition to digital construction, because of that software. The shortage of experienced BIM operators and contentment with the service of traditionally used software. Isa rin po, no? Hindi po contenta na tayo kung sa kung ano ginagamit natin. Hindi natin iisip, mas may maayos pa ba pala na methods. So moreover, factors like the digital device and a reliable internet connectivity in the country are challenging, or were challenging. So based on the different respondents, companies A, B, C, D, and E were all regarded as BIM level 1 because they still adopted BIM digital platform. The companies F, G, and I were assumed to be in the realm of level 2, a level higher than the first 5 companies as they had a better implementation of digital construction. So actually, based on our conducted research or study, level 2 pa lang yung mga companies dito sa atin. But last time, meron na isang company na level 3 dito sa atin. So I hope, in the near future, nakakasabay na tayo sa ating mga neighboring countries. So for the BIM adoption challenges, ito yung mga results na nakuha namin. For the first 4, 3 out of 9 companies adopted BIM by acquiring and employing with the online workspace, or they mainly work on a cloud-based platform that let the construction company functional in the virtual space. Next is requiring new workers to have a working knowledge of BIM. 4 companies experienced these challenges. These companies said that BIM lessens the number of workers since technology would finish some of their jobs, putting less on the workload of the workforce. Then the third bar focused on the trained people using BIM. 6 companies responded this. This relates to the training of the workers needed to become knowledgeable of the BIM-related software in the industry. Training examples are workshops, video tutorials, webinars, and seminars, and others. The fourth bar focused on the use of hardware. It included the computers, the laptops, and other technologies for accessing their workforce or workspace. And lastly, the fifth and last bar for the investment in the different software. 8 of the 9 companies stated that the challenge. So based on the results in adopting the BIM system, the primary step is to invest in the BIM related software that they use in their work, followed by the training provided for the workers and investment in hardware. So for the challenges of BIM in project life cycle, so here are the results. They suggested that the companies were significantly impacted because there were no government standards for BIM practice, receiving 19% grade. So walang government standards, so isa yung naging challenge. For the operation cost and lack of skills and personnel becoming second, with a 15% response rate, companies underline that digitalization entails spending on software and people. And then for the next challenge is for the lack of expertise gain of 100% response rate. Finding the right staff with the technical abilities necessary to operate this software was hard since more knowledgeable individuals apply to prominent company. So I think it will answer by the new graduates, no? It can be answered by the new graduates, ang new curriculum, since meron na silang BIM. So at least pag-graduate nila, knowledgeable na sila. And then for the last one, high specification hardware gathered a 12% response rate. Most of the companies are those under the level 1 maturity levels. Next is for the benefits of BIM in project life cycle. So the response signified that BIM benefits outweigh its challenges. A higher level of BIM maturity illustrated a much higher potential to fully maximize the usage of BIM technology in their features. On similar note, companies who use BIM software in a specific project stage found it challenging to integrate their work in other phases and work with companies that employ more advanced software. Although BIM software usage required an intensive amount of practice to master, and its operation was higher than the traditional method and varied depending on the scope of work of a company, BIM's impact on the project was still evident. Its positive effect did not diminish over time. For the effects on engineering practices during the pandemic, we have here some of the results na nakuha sa mga companies during the pandemic. Companies could easily present 3D models, plans, and proposals to clients via digital means, enabling easier visualization of the project's design with a minimal contact or interaction. Enable multiple professionals to collaborate on a single project simultaneously. BIM system help these companies be prepared to take on the task of partial contactless construction and maintain the project's quality control in the face of pandemic. So with regards to the future of digital construction in the Philippines has a great potential to harness the full benefits of digital construction using the BIM system. Digital construction in the Philippines will be fully exploited and used efficiently, reducing or preparing the construction industry to face the issues that come with it. And digital construction will pave the way for the betterment of the construction industry. So with regards to the application of digital construction management, an example for planning and control are the board chart and S4 or the work plan that can be done in different programs which is under construction management. Another one we apply for the digital construction management for budgeting, billing, or financial. We also use it for procurement. like showing a comparative table for multiple vendors, and comparing the historical prices of materials plus inflation, which are the basis of procurement. And here are some of the computer programs na ginagamit natin. No? Yung nasa last part, yung dalawa doon, is for modeling and analysis item. We have the Revit and Tekka. So for those educational institution, meron naman tayo mga free version na pwedeng i-download or install na pwedeng magamit ng mga students, no, sa autodesk.com. So meron mga educational version na actually yun yung ginagamit sa school namin, no? Yung educational version na. And for the conclusion of my presentation, despite the limitation caused by the pandemic, the study uncovered important facts and insight. COVID-19 has shown that although digital technology is currently underutilized, it is gaining recognition in the industry. It also showed that once the benefits of digital technology are recognized, companies will continue to use it, driving further investment in digital technology. Now, to conclude everything, or to summarize, small companies are adjusting and struggling with this. Reasons why companies are still in the transitional stage are lack of necessary personnel, unable to invest in expensive hardware and software, lack of time for the workshop, seminars, and others, BIM system is not monitoring the construction practices or process, especially in this time of pandemic. For the recommendation, first is for the government to develop policies, guidelines, rules, and regulations governing the adoption and implementation of digital construction by the BIM system. There was a need of a comprehensive, uniform, and consistent set of mandates governing the use of BIM system in infrastructure and other construction projects to achieve more efficient and effective project implementation. Next is for the future construction companies that will adopt the BIM system. They will engage in various training to increase their expertise in BIM technology, help their organization improve the quality of their work, and maximize BIM-related software and optimize its use in the construction process. And next is for the other graduates interested in BIM systems to enhance their skills by enrolling in courses that will help them practice different BIM-related software and be aware of its potential in the construction industry in the future. And the last one is for the future researchers. They may conduct a seminar study with a more varied population to boost external validity, focusing on the post-pandemic period within the following years to observe how the Philippines go or how the Philippines digital construction industry has grown. And here are the 9-point guidelines for BIM. First is the BIM implementation plan, wherein defining the overarching objective and the specific implementation elements. Next is remuneration, assess the estimate the possible cost of developing into BIM. Third is the professional collaboration. BIM is a multidisciplinary endeavor that requires excellent communication and coordination. Fourth is documentation. Must have a reasonable documentation and review to see further the lapses. Next is the data security and safety. Data safety protocol should be established as virtual data are very sensitive. Next is quality assurance and control. Establishing quality assurance checking, special computers. Next is redrafting control. Changes should be tracked and documented. And BIM professionals, for new adjustment, new roles and responsibilities will be established. And the last one is skills prioritization. BIM technology can only process information that has been provided by you. So that's all for my presentation. Thank you. Maraming salamat po. Okay, sir. Thank you, Sir Eduardo B. Leron, for sharing to us your knowledge about building information modeling, digital construction management.